state your name and what you do.
I'm Ashok and I'm a sound artist and musician. I try and sort of explore different, sound worlds that I kind of make by sort of expanding on ideas that I remember from my childhood. I'm very, very inspired by just sort of little sounds that I hear every day. My process sort of involves both manipulating recordings and kind of archival recordings, as well as recordings that I make using acoustic instruments. I don't necessarily like the restrictive term of music necessarily. Sound art allows me to be a bit more free if I just kind of say that I do that. Music, I guess, is sort of limited to more traditional ideas in the West, I guess. And so if I went and told someone I'm a musician, they would be like, oh, okay, do you play jazz or like classical music? What instrument do you play? I can say yes, but like I'm not interested in music in the way that they are. One thing I do is I basically keep my work to myself.
Cut.
Why?
Cut. Are you ready to go again, Ashok? Alright, this is take 2 of Untitled Documentary. You ready? Ready?
Cool, yeah.
Okay. State your name and what you do.
I'm Ashok and I'm a musician slash sound artist.
How do you describe your work and your music to somebody who's never heard of it?
Should I be looking at the camera, by the way?
Yeah.
So in my work, I sort of try and capture ideas from a lot of different inspirations. So I take my childhood and my cultural background as well as sort of sounds that I hear every day. And basically I use both of these because
Maddie, I think the boom mic is showing. Is it? Yeah.
Alright,
Can you continue from that, please?
Sure.
Can you continue from like what you were saying before, please?
So I use a mixture of both acoustic and audio recordings that I can find, as well as electronic instruments that I program.
Maddie, can you come here for a sec? Can you check if the camera is angled properly? I don't think it's...
Oh yeah, it's slightly off.
Yeah, it's slightly off. Alright. Take 3 of Entitled Documentary. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Alright, so first question, how do you keep your art genuine?
Okay, so the ways that I do that, one thing that I do is I tend to destroy a lot of my art after I create it. And I mean, there's often like quite a fine line between something that is finished and isn't, but when I feel like something is kind of finished or I'm no longer really motivated.
Is it possible if you can't say about like destroying your art, like is it possible you can't talk about that and talk about something else instead? Like
Sure, but I mean like what I was going to say is that it sort of keeps things genuine. So
yeah, but it just doesn't really make sense for what we're doing. You can just, I don't know, it's okay to lie, it's fun to lie.
Sure, I can say maybe I'm not at the stage yet where I want to share.
Maybe you can say that.
Yeah. No, I mean that's true as well. I'm like perhaps
yeah.
Later on in my development.
How about you just come here for a bit? Just come towards
the mic. I've got the mic hooked up.
Yeah, just hold your mic with me. Just come here. I have a very specific way it should look. So I just think like everything you say just doesn't really fit into what I'm looking for.
Yeah, what do you want me to say? I mean, you wanted to
Let's go. Alright, you ready? Just need you here.
sit down.
Yeah, take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Okay, I stand into that light. That's probably not good. Could you angle it a bit differently?
Yeah?
I guess.
Yeah.
I might squint a little bit.
Okay, so I'm just gonna the power as well. Yeah, is everything all settled, Maddie?
Yep.
Yeah, can you just
Sounds ready to go.
Yeah, it's all ready to go.
Yep.
Alright, cool. So, take 4, Entitled Documentary.